All right, so we have two uh really weird stories, and they're both from Japan. And so this guy, one guy, the first guy, married a a character from a game, like called Nitsuma Lovely Excation, whatever that is. But yeah, it's literally a full blown marriage. There's people there. He has a VR headset on, and
Kisses
like
wax lips.
yeah, like literally, I'll put that on the screen too. But yeah, he quite literally marries this character from this game, and it's like, and they I don't know, they're just like clapping for him and everything in both videos, I think, and it's just like
Yeah, everyone's
it's just
laughing
insane.
behind the camera though. There's no
That's
way. Yeah.
that's what I was thinking, dude. I was thinking like in both videos, do you think the people who are clapping are like find that weird? Like you think they're like in they're silently just like thinking like this dude's fucking insane.
Yeah, I guess it depends on who his friend group is, you know? I'm not going to say this because somebody decides to marry a computer program. Essentially a game character is just it's just code, right? So it's just a computer
Yeah.
program, like when you boil it down.
Yeah, it is.
One thing I don't understand is how can a computer program consent to marrying someone? Anyway, like I
Yeah.
really,
I
I
don't
really don't understand. Like a character can't consent. They can't say yes. They can't say no. They can't
yeah.
think for themselves. That's why it's like it's it's not even really AI. Like I don't even know if you could call that shit AI.
I I think it is AI like because well, I don't know. There's no way to tell because it could just be like a pre-recorded thing that he's looking at, but it could also be an AI. I know the other guy that we're going to talk about after this, that one's definitely an AI. But this one, I don't know if that's an AI. That might just be literally just him, like, just like
I'm
having
pretty
a
sure the
pre-recorded
game is
relationship.
a girlfriend simulator.
Okay.
So, I mean,
So yeah, it's AI in like the loosest sense. Like they probably do say something depending on what you say to them in the game, but like you can't just talk to them or something. So
yeah,
yeah,
and
it's
yeah. So this guy kisses a pair of wax lips, and
with a VR
essentially
headset on.
has cardboard cutouts of the characters, and
Yeah,
cardboard cutouts as characters for the fucking bridesmaids. Which I don't know. I just don't see how, like the AI, if it is, even if it is AI, how can they consent to that? And how can you say a computer program is just yours?
yeah. I who knows, dude, and
You know what I mean?
especially yeah,
Especially he
right.
didn't. Neither of them made those, right?
No, they didn't.
So how can you? Because I mean, if you're basically like I don't know. Now Japan's marriage laws are probably pretty different than America's, but I just don't. I don't understand like the correlation there. To be honest with you, like
Yeah,
how
I
can
don't know, dude.
I don't understand how you can marry something that's not a human being.
Yeah, I I don't know, dude. And the other guy, he married. Some people may know this character, but he married Hatsune Miku, which is a really popular Japanese Vocaloid, and a Vocaloid is just basically a pop star that's a robot.
Yeah, just
Basically,
garbage,
they're
basically,
not
basically trash.
they're not real, and they're basically holograms in certain like depending on like what you're looking at. But yeah, he married her, and that I'm sure that she has big fans, and they're probably looking at this guy like what?
Well, so I don't know if we want to talk about, but I look through the comments when I watch a video, as most people probably do. and it's literally people saying that he's. I'm so sorry I dropped that shit, but I see people saying he's brave, which I don't know if that's bravery to decide that you want to marry an automaton. You know? Like,
yeah, I don't know if I would classify that as bravery. I mean, it's more like, I mean, I guess he's like,
it's brave
I
in the
guess
sense that people are going to have serious qualms with this and give you shit. But
right, yeah. So I guess it is brave if you look at it that way, I guess.
But it's also like it goes against about everything that you would think, you know, not even talking about, like, some doesn't have to be conventional, but like it can't give you any, you know, any external satisfaction at all.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
it can't do anything.
Yeah, it can't pay your
talk.
bills. It literally it can do very limited for you, you know? And a relationship's not necessarily about what it can give to you, but a relationship is give and take. And when something is taking, and it's not even taking anything from him.
Yeah, it's not
time, because you can't give it anything.
Exactly. You can't give it anything.
Yeah, you literally can't give them anything. And even if you did, it's not like they have a understanding of what the fuck that would even mean, or what, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
right, exactly.
It's basically just fucking. I don't understand it, to be honest. To be quite frank with you.
Yeah, it's really odd. And he's serious about it. Like he's dead serious.
So there was an interview that he does in a separate video, and essentially the person who's interviewing him literally asks her, like, what is your favorite type of cake, or do you like cake? And it was literally too long of a question for the AI to So I mean, when I saw that, I was like, well, that tells me that you can't even actually have a conversation.
Yeah, you can't
say very, very basic commands or basic statements to it for it to recognize what you're saying.
Yeah, and he has to live with that, but he did also say he's hoping the technology gets better so that he can have a normal conversation with her. But that's like really a stretch. It's not a stretch that technology gets better. It's a stretch that you're gonna have a normal conversation with this random hologram at any point, like in the future, recent future.
I think it's future. Literally the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, just shooting the shit. A computer program is something that is made by a human being, right? Or a computer program could be made by another computer, I guess. But a computer program cannot be made by itself. Like, it can't just pop up. It's not like a human being has to be made by something else, by another human being. But still, like, a human being can be made, and they can go off. They have their own set of. They have free will, so they can literally do anything they want, learn anything they want, and you know, their path is probably going to be entirely different. If you make a program that has the same exact coding, both of those programs are the same fucking thing. They're going to do the same thing. They're not going to deviate from each other.
Yeah,
and if they do, like, it'll be slightly.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how, when that AI is someone else's property, like, you know, you can buy a video game and play it and take pictures of it and stuff, but if you go and claim it as your own, you can't do that because someone else made it. Someone else's intellectual property.
Yeah, right. That's what I don't get. Yeah, someone owns. I assume someone owns Hatsune Miku, the virtual girl. So how does that work? Like, he's legally marrying something that someone else owns.
That would be like marrying FC Barcelona. Like, somebody owns that team, so you can't fucking marry.
Like how does that work?
Or that'd be like marrying a Kit Kat bar. Like, you can eat it, but like that doesn't mean that you own all of Kit Kat bars. Like you own that Kit Kat bar because you bought it. So I guess, but I just don't really see because it's not like in that case. So if you want to marry a fucking candy bar, if you marry a candy bar that's in the store and you don't fucking buy it, like you can't take it out the store without fucking buying it. So it'd be kind of fucking dumb. And if you buy it, like, well, you married a fucking candy bar, so like you have some psychological problems, I would say. But
Yeah.
I don't think he bought that hologram. Did he? Like, do you have to buy that? Maybe he bought it like.
I'm assuming he bought the hologram and the little
The casing.
plushie.
Okay, yeah, he bought. I guess he would have bought those, but like he bought the program. I just don't understand how you can marry an item.
Yeah, like literally an item. It's I guess you could say it has a personality in the loosest sense. I mean, it can respond to you. It can respond to very basic sentences.
Well, a fucking ant can respond to external stimuli. That doesn't mean that if you try to marry an ant, like everyone would say there's something fucking wrong with you.
Yes, that guy has some serious fucking problems.
Yeah, that's to conclude. That guy has a serious mental issue, and I don't think anyone could really deny that, to be honest.